Hi, y'all. So it's Monday. Some people might not be excited. I'm always excited about Mondays. Why, Allie, are you excited? One might ask. The reason being is because it's a fresh new day, fresh new page, fresh opportunity, and a redo and a restart. And that's super great. Now, if you didn't hit all of your goals like you wanted to yesterday, Monday is a super fun opportunity to set a new trend. So let's set the trend of getting shit done, and let's set the trend of definitely trying to build on whatever our goals are, or they were last week. We want to build on top of that even more so and become more involved, more intentional with them. Whatever the case may be, just go harder this week and always make sure that you're moving the needle in the right direction with progression. So we have some fun holidays to talk about today. Let's look at them. I want to say today is National Make a Difference Day, which is awesome. Holiday today. So if you're not currently making a difference, let's figure out something that we can do to start making our presence known, making a difference for somebody else and making their day better. No, it doesn't have to be some astronomical, go buy somebody a car, something freaking crazy like that. However, if you have the means to do that, go on, boo-boo, do your thing. I know I would love to get a new car, but I don't need it. If somebody's out there that needs a car and somebody has the means to give them a car or something huge like that and make a difference and make a huge impact for them, go on with your bad self. That's awesome. And there's plenty of people that need rides and need help and need big blessings like that. But if you're more on a conservative scale and you want to just make a little impact and have a big presence, that's definitely a possibility too. It doesn't have to be something huge. It doesn't even have to be something materialistic. It doesn't physically have to be anything that you're actually giving someone as far as an object. It can be a nice gesture as far as opening the door, helping somebody with their bags, all of these corny things. And people are like, oh yeah, why don't I lay my jacket down for somebody in a puddle and let her walk over it? People actually do these things, and although you might not think that they might be a huge make it or break it for someone's day, we never know what someone's personal struggle is. And I have personally had bad weeks where someone did something and went outside on a limb and did something really nice for me. And did they have to? Hell no, they didn't. But it could be something so small. But I've had moments where it just left a really big impact for me. And actually, I would like to share one with you. Boom, boom, boom. Let's get to a consignment treasure hunt story. So I'm a believer that really funny situations or conversations can happen when treasure seekers run into each other at different thrift stores. I don't want to name any exact names or anything like that because I'm not sure if I can. But different places where you find used things and recycled goods, one person's trash, maybe another person's treasure type thing. So don't throw it out, reuse it, repurpose it, or give it away. And you never know what someone will do with it. Possibilities are endless with that type of thing. So I'm an avid searcher for different gems and cool little finds and knickknacks. And I've always been like that. So when I was right in the middle of a hunting session the other day, I ran into this lady and I was checking out with my kids. And again, small gesture, big impact. She stops me and she interrupts. She goes, I'm sorry to interrupt, but before you pay, do you want this? And it was like one of those little $5 off coupons if you spend $20, so on and so forth. And I always feel like I have them. But for some reason, I have like 3 or 4 for next month and not this month. So it doesn't help me this month. It didn't help me until she, random lady, still don't even know her name, she offered out her coupon and she helped me. So it did definitely come back and it was useful for me. But it wasn't the $5 off. It wasn't that at all. It was the fact that I feel like she kept kind of looking at me but didn't say hi. So we didn't greet one another or anything like that. But she felt led to just be selfless and try to help me and my kids out and just gave her little $5 off. And she could have used that $5 off, y'all, because it was for this month. And she checked out right behind me, and she didn't have another one. That's so sweet. So it's that little thing that started this whole new thing with this damn couponing thing at this thrift store consignment shop with me now. So now I'm going to go definitely more than once a month so I can get one coupon for myself and then another coupon to give away to keep the train going, right? A little pay it forward thing with coupons. And I just thought it was cool. And now, not to say that I, wouldn't like to do something bigger for somebody eventually, of course. But what I did in return is I used the $5 off coupon. I bought my things, and then boom, she gave me a November coupon. And you guys already know, I already mentioned that I already have a couple coupons for next month. So I just gave it right back to that lady who was so generous to me. And she goes, "Oh, are you sure?" I said, "It's not for this month, but it's next month. And if you want it, you can totally have it because I already have a couple." And she's like, "Oh my gosh, well, yeah, okay, I'll take it." And it was so cool. Okay, so it's that little moment, and you don't have to know their name. It can just be two human beings making small or large gestures of generosity or of kindness to make sure that you can kind of change the trajectory of their day. So that was my little story that I told you I'd share with you, and it was really nice. But Make an Impact Day. Let's go ahead. National holidays today. All right. There are a couple, and some of these holidays are really crazy. But yes, National Make a Difference Day. So let me know. Shoot me an email. How are you making a difference? But more importantly, something that I would like to know is, how did somebody make a difference for you? Whether it's buying your bucks in the morning and passing that right along to the person behind you and making sure that their caffeine fix didn't get paid for with their own money, that they kind of felt the flow of that generosity, like a ripple effect too. Or it can be something just sitting down with a person that doesn't have a lot of visitors, at some type of residential home. That kind of stuff is huge. I was a child that definitely was in the foster care program, so I was sent away for quite a long time as a juvenile. It took me some time to get my act together. Part of it was me, and part of it was definitely the system. That is a whole nother suite of episodes for my podcast. So stay tuned for that. Not today, though. So whether it's just going and spending your time with somebody and showing them that their presence alone in this world matters, and that they have people rocking with them, and they have people there to support them in whatever they're doing. Maybe they're in a rehabilitation type center. Maybe it's a nursing home and they just feel like they're really disconnected. Maybe a lot of their friends have passed on to the other side, and their family and people that they do have available are just super busy. So you don't necessarily have to know them. You can start volunteering there and just doing small little gestures and making sure that you talk to people about it. So maybe they'll feel led to go ahead and do the same thing too, so we can make a bigger impact as a whole. But definitely, if you go to like a consignment shop or something like that where you shop frequently, just kind of like a fun little knick-knack place, and they have an opportunity to get $5 off or something fun, maybe a free this, free that, maybe think about passing it on to somebody else. You don't know what that person might be able to do for a whole nother soul or spirit that may need a positive impact a lot bigger than we may think that we need it. Now, what is everyone doing for Halloween? Hopefully everybody's having a spooky time, spooky season. My family and I are like gory clown family freaks. So it was a really, really, really fun time the other day. We got dressed up and went to a couple functions around town. Right after that, ironically enough, me with a bunch of other parents and me finally having the time to really dive into the whole momming extra hard thing and being intentional with my time with my kids and making the time to go to more family fun activities. We show up and then I'm looking at all the other kids and I'm like, yeah, we definitely have the scariest kids. Wasn't exactly the goal, but nailed it. So that's a little win for that too. Like, okay, everyone's looking at us and I have some moms are laughing and some dads are like pointing like, oh, that's awesome. And then you also have those moms that are looking with their nose turned up and kind of cockeyed, like they have a bug in their fucking eye, like they can't see straight out of one of them, looking at you like, what the fuck? This is a family grocery store. Why are you bringing your kids all gory to this? And I'm just sitting there like, oh, I'm glad that they have free shots of alcohol here so I can get through this little moment. But we're learning and we're momming harder every day. So there's a balance there that we're figuring out. But guess what? We had a killer time. Ha, 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 with the gore. No pun intended. We had a great time. And it was worth it. And then maybe, you know what? They went home and got outside of the box and bought a little package of that oozy, dripping blood or the spray. And maybe they threw a little bit of blood on their kids' costumes because they realized they need to get out of the box a little bit. I don't know. Or they just hated it. Doesn't matter. So we had a good time. And I do, like I said, I want to hear what everyone else is doing, especially with their family. And if you have one of those quirky little moments that I just described, because I'm always having really beautiful parental type of bright and shining moments like that. And if you have one that you want to share with me via email, you want me to talk about on my podcast, my email is financewithallie@gmail.com. That's FINANCEWITHALLIE@gmail.com. If you don't know how to spell Gmail, we probably have a big problem, but it is GMAIL.com. And I definitely want to become more interactive with my listeners. I've had a lot of people message me on LinkedIn, so I want to, about the podcast and stuff like that. And I want to kind of merge that and have it go straight to my email so we can communicate via email and just kind of separate the two. But also check me out on LinkedIn if y'all want to, the Positivity Push and Finance Manager. And always learning to become better in different ways. Via LinkedIn, I think it's a great, platform, and I've met a ton of amazing people who keep pushing me in the right direction. Now, like I said, you have my email. Please send me some pictures, too, if you guys want me to see Halloween pictures of what y'all look like, or little videos, stuff like that. We could talk about them. Nothing weird. Yeah, and I know it's Halloween, so Allie, nothing weird. Easier said than done. I get it. Y'all know what I mean by weird. Nothing foul, nothing inappropriate, nothing, with less than preferred amounts of clothing on. Just nothing weird. I'm a married woman, I'm a mama, but I do want to see some fun pictures and hear what everyone has planned. And if you have a type of giving situation going on with the holidays, let's hear it. That way we can maybe set some plans for next year where we can be a better positive influence for those around us. But like I said, that little funny story with me having the creepiest little gory kids at a not so creepy gory kid event the other day. We found our way to just make the best of it and smile through it and pull out the positive and the little win. And we had an absolutely great time. So that's the most important thing, is pulling out the positives. And I'm going to get back to my workout, round 2. Had a great workout this morning, but it's time to crush it, and it's time to do a little bit more stretching, y'all. So Allie Owens, over and out, and I am going to leave it at that. Email me, y'all. Let me know what you guys want to talk about, too, okay? All right. Now, one more thing. Be safe. And I know a lot of people have been saying things about there being THC in candy, like marijuana-laced candy. It's probably not true, but if it is true, I'm not here to judge, but parents, check your kids' candy first, and I really doubt that people are giving away edibles to kids for no reason, and I think that's crazy, and if they are, shame on you, but they're expensive, so.
Tell me what you really like.
Bye, y'all.
Baby, I can take my time. We